We're going to be talking a little bit about updates, some of course, updates around our products, promotions, and different things going on in the company. Talking about company update, I first want to touch something that, of course, I've got a lot of feedbacks on, and you guys that's been around in the company for a while know that this is something that is not good, and it's something I personally hate. And that is we have some and have had some delays of payments. And I'm going to actually be telling you a few things around that. And I thought I'd start with that. So get your ears ready, okay? First of all, we, as you know, and you've heard me say this for a long time, and it's something we will continue to be fighting, and that is we are a global, very big company. We are online, and of course, in this industry, we do get a lot of frauds. We get a lot of fraud attempts. And when we close one door, people find a new door. They open a new door. And it's something we constantly are working on. And it's something, unfortunately, that a lot of times affects the wrong people. And what I mean by that is there is frauds being done, something that is manipulated in basically our compensation plan in different ways, which is not okay. We've been hit by that, and we've gone through it multiple times during the years. The problem is when this hits, we actually get a lot of times, since we have a very big compensation plan. When somebody, for example, get paid, that can affect, you know, in our binary system, thousands of people when it comes to BP and so on. And it usually is pretty big effect. I actually have some good news for you, and that is that tomorrow, to my understanding, but at least this week, we are actually going to be implementing something we've been working on, and actually very happy today on the IT call hearing that this is something that is going to be implementing, and that is we have a new system that's be rolling out in the IT, and that is when, and we will have, and of course we will not tell you all of these, because then people will try to open new doors. I'm not telling you guys that you will do that, but there is people that are constantly working on fraud on the system. What will happen is that we will have a system where if somebody is potentially, I'm not saying that they are doing fraud in our compensation plan, using all type of nitty-gritties there. We have a system in the IT that will check this, and that or those positions that we potentially look at as fraud will be actually coming into kind of the compliance department in a way. And actually the positions will be not locked, but the positions will be locked for payouts during investigation. Now, the member will know this, so they will know why I have a delayed payment. And of course, obviously, they will be contacted. And if there's something that maybe they haven't do, they're affected by somebody that's done it in their team, that is something that, of course, will be a progress. Now, the great thing with this is today what happens sometimes, which I hate, is let's say there is somebody frauding the system. Let's say it affects 200 and there's 1,000 people in there. So basically that means maybe 200 gets paid, 200 have done something, 200 position has done something, and you have 800, people that are affected by the fraud without have done anything, right? This, of course, I'm just taking an example to try to explain it to you. This, of course, makes delays, it makes frustrations, and people think, oh, they're not paying because of this, they're not paying because of that, and so on and so on. Everyone that's been in Dubai, everybody see that we're expanding, we're not going anywhere. But with this function, and I won't say that it will go out overnight, but as soon as we put this function in, people will, the people that are potentially, and I'm saying potentially, because if you haven't done anything wrong, of course, your account will then open up and boom, you get paid. But this should actually speed up the payment process very, very quickly. And I think you will start seeing, within days, from this function going in there, how any payment delays are speeded up. I'm not saying everything will be changed overnight, but it's something that actually you will see a big change coming days, coming weeks. And I'm very, very happy about that. One of my most exciting things to tell you all on this ALG today. So hope you got that new system in place to secure your business and your future, because fraud is what actually can take companies like this out of business. And it has taken a lot of companies, multiple companies out of business during the past 20, 30 years, actually. The frauds have developed. It used to be credit card frauds, and then it developed to something else, and then it developed something else. But this is a constant thing that we are working on and attacking. And this new function is something that we find a way, and it is going to actually smooth payouts going out in time. So that's the first update. Next update is, of course, when it comes to DPN, and I know that all of you are not a part of DPN, but many of you leaders are. And I just want to encourage you, there is a new webpage. Go in there. You can also read a little bit about the management team. There are a lot of things happening when it comes to DPN, positive things, and actually you'll start seeing things rolling out step by step. So it's not moving as quick as we want. Obviously, DPN is a large company with a lot of shareholders, so things will start rolling out. And of course, not overnight, but it will start happening very, very soon. And we're very happy about that. And as this process happens, we're hoping on future calls in the future, actually, that we will be able to invite one of the management team from DPN also talking with you as leaders. And even if you're brand new and is not a part of DPN, it's good for you to see progress on something the company has done, in the past and is still working on delivering moving forward. So I hope you're excited about that as well. Now, I do have even better news than the first two. Let's go in, of course, and talk about Moonbirdie. Now, we're very excited about the excitement about Moonbirdie. Make sure if you're part of Moonbirdie too, which all of you should be, of course, is you should, of course, be liking Moonbirdie, spreading Moonbirdie when it comes to LinkedIn and all the different social medias that they are promoting. But I will also say that we are actually now in the rollout phase. The rollout phase, and we have speeded up, so it's about 4,000 people that is, in the line of rolling out their codes, getting access to their Moonbirdie. So when we have gone through all the, tens and tens and tens of thousands of people that is in line to get access to Moonbirdie, we will also be launching actually not as good as the first opportunity of, if you're already a member of 49 euros getting access to Moonbirdie, but you were a pioneer, you get the best price, but a very good deal. But we will not be doing that until we have onboarded the tens of thousands of people, waiting to be onboarded on Moonbirdie. Moonbirdie is also, it is like crypto, it's like NFT. Speed. Same thing will be with Moonbirdie. It will constantly be developing as we go. A lot of exciting things. I actually had a great hour call Friday, coming back from Europe with the Reto that you've heard, and it's a lot of exciting things happening with Moonbirdie. So it will be an exciting, June, an exciting summer. And learning curve for all of us, learning about crypto through Moonbirdie. Also have some updates around Metaversy. I will say that the Metaversy is something that has been exploding in the company. And of course, it's something new. It's something that hasn't been done before. And that, of course, comes with I want to know this, I want to know this. And I'm going to be talking a little bit about that. Before that, I want to actually be informing that next week, there will be a Metaversy newsletter that actually will be going out to the crowd, leadership. We will be spreading that out through the leadership groups on Telegram. I'll come back to that because it will be very important. Now, of course, these will be translated into our different languages. And it's actually a weekly update on Metaversy, as we grow during this time of the rollout. Now, before I move on, I want to talk a little bit about Metaversy in general. Now, Metaversy is something, nobody's done before. It is, if you take a game, if you take trading, and you take, the crypto thinking, and you put that into one space, that's where you get Metaversy. And yes, it is a very cool name, Metaversy, in today's, expansion of Metaverse, NFTs, crypto, and all these different things going on. But what I will tell you is that it is a virtual game where you actually are virtually trading in the game. Very exciting. And I understand that you want all the info today that's going to happen when the game is launched in November, right? The problem is that is not really how it works. The game, and as we said on the launch of the pre-launch, there is a rollout that started the 27th of April, and that rollout is until November. On that way, there will be different things happening, right? One thing is going to be happening on this webinar in a couple of minutes. One thing is happening next week on Tuesday. One thing is happening the 30th of May. Another thing will be happening in June. And during this phase, there will be things happening in this 6 different phases until we launch in November, the game. Now, how does that affect you? Well, right now, there is a special opportunity where you actually get 150% more virtual options. And I want to take you back to some place where I believe all you leaders have been, and that is when we first introduced Planet IX. When we first introduced Planet IX, it wasn't actually Felix, Fabian, Christopher, Felipe talking about Planet IX with you. It was actually someone that knows very little about Planet IX and very little about that space in that virtual world. I was one of them talking about it. And at the time, we were talking about something that you could actually buy picks that you would use in the game. And then you should build a picks world around it. And other people would want to buy your picks. You'd be able to sell the picks and trade it and so on and so on. Now, I believe none of you are sad that your picks turned into tokens that you actually could sell, right? That was a part of the development. Later on, there was a webinar, and I remember it clearly. Felipe was on the webinar for 55 minutes with you guys talking about Planet IX and the future and so on, and it has developed so much since then. And then you got to hear from Felix. They were all, in other things and a part of the process of develop Planet IX. Today, you hear from Felix, you hear from Fabian, you hear from Christopher and many other people, the fantastic development of Planet IX. Now, obviously, you can go in today in Planet IX on the exchange and buy the token. But the opportunity when you bought picks or our picks packs that we were marketing and so were actually better than today. Why? It was a part of the process. It was a part of the process. And why am I telling you this? It is the exact same thing with the Metaversy. Now, you get 150% more virtual options today and until the 30th of May. You can choose to wait till more information in June. You have the clear plan how many extra virtual options you will get, the different weeks in June. You have a clear plan how many you will get in September and how many you will get in October. It actually is written out for you, and it actually gives you an opportunity to choose on that. I hope I'm giving you a very clear picture. And as we develop, what will happen is you will get more information through the newsletter that I just informed you. You will get more information as we go. And as soon as as soon as the people are ready to actually come on calls like this, just like we've had Felipe, Felix, etc., come step by step in different areas of Planet X. Same thing will happen with Metaverse. Just to give you an example around Metaverse. So, but I have some more news when it comes to the Metaverse. Actually, I have some pretty amazing news, I would say. First of all, the Pioneer packs that we have. I mean, we have 4 amazing packages, and we are making one adjustment, as you know. We have the Startup 99, we have the 499, the 2,499, and it's great to see the expansion of people joining with the different Pioneer package. And it doesn't matter what package. The most important thing is that you position yourself, with your organization with one of the package, and I'll come back to different reasons. Also, and I will talk a little bit about that, is that our unicorn will actually cost 4,999 euros. And then there will be an add-on opportunity. And this is actually going to be coming out during next week. I won't give you a specific timeline on this, but I will say during next week, this will be coming out. I'll also talk a little bit more what that means and how it works. So when you have a unicorn for 4,999, you'll be able to buy add-ons of 5,000 euros each. Now, of course, they will give 5,000 virtual options plus, the bonus virtual options. So at the moment, 150% and then 125%, et cetera, et cetera. There will, of course, be BP on this as well. And there is people that actually want more than a unicorn. And they are, of course, have the option to buy multiple add-ons if they choose to. One thing I want to say on this is if you have a unicorn today, actually you will have the unicorn and your add-on. If you happen to have a unicorn gift card, you will actually get 2 gift cards. You will get one for the 4,999, and you will get one for the 5,000 add-on. Yes, as an example. So this is all thought of and prepared for next week when we actually introduce this. So you will have good time from next week until the 30th of May to work with the unicorn add-on. I know there's a lot of people that are, when? You will have this time. So don't worry. But I think I have, yes. I know that you're all very excited about the MetaStream bonus. We are launching the MetaStream bonus the 30th of May, okay? I'm going to spend some time now on the MetaStream bonus. I know we try to, keep these calls short, but I'm actually going to take a couple of minutes because I want you guys to really understand the power of the MetaStream bonus. Now, the MetaStream bonus is opening the 30th of May at 12 p.m. CET. Okay, so that's actually 3 hours and 25 minutes prior to this time that we're talking about right now, the 30th of May. And what happens with the MetaStream bonus is that the 30th of May is the first time you can claim your virtual options. So if you are, for example, on level 1, meaning you have 250 people, which most of you on this call or all of you on the call should have, strange otherwise, I would say, you will actually be able to claim 1 virtual option, right? Now, we won't have everybody claim their virtual options the same day. So let's say you're one of them getting to claim it the 30th, you will then have your next claim day, day 7 days later. If you're one of them that claims first the 3rd of June, you will have 7 days later, right? So this is exciting stuff. But I have learned that you guys actually have missed a little key point here. So before I move on, I want to explain this. If you are on MetaStream level 5, which you actually will be able to be without having one of the Metaversy packages. And then you say, okay, how do they get into the MetaStream? Well, as you know, we are actually positioning, giving all of you and your leaders a pre-positioning where anybody that has a startup or higher actually can access and position themselves in the MetaStream line first. So if you bought one 7 days ago and I buy one today, I will be in your MetaStream line. And all the people in between will be between you and me, okay? When we open the MetaStream, which is the 30th is the claim day. But let's say I'm now on level 5 as a free member, and I will talk about this. I actually don't only get 10. I get 10 plus 7 plus 5 plus 3 plus 1, which is 26 virtual options I can claim per week. Now, for me, that's very exciting because we have, you know, we're almost 50 million members strong. So when we open for every Crowd1 member to be able to activate themselves in the MetaStream, if you have a package or one in your organization has one package, they will go in your MetaStream line, in your Streamline bonus. But before I talk a little bit about when we're doing this, I want to show you one more exciting thing. If you happen to have a unicorn, you see level 1, 1, 3, If now I calculated that now in my head and it comes to 876. I know you don't believe me, but actually it does. If you are on level 20 and you're a unicorn, you actually will be able to get 876 virtual options you'll be able to claim per week. So as a unicorn, as the MetaStream line grows, you will be able to get up to 876. So you can actually add all those numbers. I'll show you again. Oh, that went quick. Sorry, you weren't supposed to see that. Nobody saw it, right? So that's why I took the example there that you actually can get as a free member, you can get up to 26 virtual options per week without purchasing a package. And I have very exciting news that I showed you for a few seconds to slide up, and that is this. We actually go live on Tuesday for all the Crowd1 members to access the MetaStream bonus. What does that mean? Any Crowd1 member in Crowd1 today that is a Crowd1 member will be able, when they log in on Tuesday, they will be able to click one time and join the MetaStream. Now, if you have a package, they'll join your Streamline bonus, your MetaStream line, meaning in your line, there's one line. And that we're talking about millions of people. And if you are a unicorn and you have been active, you can as this grow, you know, to hundreds of thousands, to millions and tens of millions, you can get up to 876 virtual options you can claim every single week. But that's not the key here. All your members that are thinking if they should buy a startup package or one of the other package, they can actually click once in their back office when they log in on Tuesday. Click once and ask their Streamline, which will happen in, you know, very quick, have, you know, 250 people in their Streamline. They can actually every week go in and claim 26 virtual options without having a package. And you know what happens then? They get interest and they get excited. And once, maybe in June or July or August or September or October, they will buy a startup or something else, and you will have BP generated in your team. Now, this is for me very exciting. So again, I want to clarify. We're not starting the claiming on Tuesday, but actually the IT caught us by a big surprise today. And we're very excited about that because the MetaStream bonus is such a machine for you to build momentum in your business. And we are very excited about the numbers. So when we are opening up on Tuesday, the counter will be there. You will see how many is in your stream. And then you will see how we're growing as, you know, people are joining the MetaStream bonus, all the Crowd1 members. But anybody that before the 24th purchase a package will be before the whole crowd starts joining the MetaStream. I'll say that 2 more times because it's a very, very important. Anybody that has or will before the 24th of May bought a startup or higher will be positioned in the MetaStream bonus line before the crowd gets invited as free members to join the MetaStream that I just promoted to you. So again, make sure before the 24th, anybody in your team that needs to position with a startup or higher before the crowd gets invited, where any Crowd1 member can click and join the MetaStream bonus and get up to 26 virtual options that they can claim every single week. This you have until the 24th of May, and then we start this turbo on Tuesday. So next week on the Wednesday, I'll be talking about how many people are already in the MetaStream bonus line. And I know there's people that would say, well, if I knew this, I would have bought a startup package. I wanted all the people that joined the first day, the second day, the first week, I wanted them in my stream bonus. Yes, that's why we've been saying this since the 27th of April. So until the 30th of May, you have an opportunity of 150% extra virtual options. Take this opportunity to everybody that wants the opportunity. There's also 100% rank booster, which means if somebody buys a package with 30 BP, you get 60 rank points counted for your rank. If somebody buys something for 1,500 or buys an add-on, there will be 1,500 BP and 3,000 rank points for your next rank. Take that opportunity. And again, the 30th of May, actually all the packages, every single package bought in your team, they will actually, the BP and rank points will be paid out. So that means if you have, for example, a unicorn in your team, those 1,500 BP, and if there's an add-on, another 1,500 BP. So 3,000 BP will be generated in your organization, the 30th of May. So you need to decide which package you want before the 30th of May, because that will decide how you get paid. I know you know this. So that means if you have a startup, you'll get 30 BP. And if you have a unicorn, you will get 1,500 BP from your team. So make sure to position yourself and your team with the package that you want to get paid and you want to duplicate in your team. Again, the 30th of May, there is going to be a boom with BP, with everybody that's been working with the Metaverse. Again, MetaStream bonus. As you see, there's highlighted there the 30th of May, because from the 30th of May, you'll be able to start. We will be rolling out the claim function where you will start claiming your virtual options with your MetaStream bonus. But again, the 24th, which is on Tuesday, we will open up for the crowd to actually click and join the MetaStream. So, you know, everybody that don't have a startup package, but is in the crowd one way or another, will start joining the MetaStream bonus line, which I believe all of you have a Metaversy package. So all of them, the millions of people will join in your line. and you can start showing people how your business is growing. No matter if you're sitting in Germany, or if you're sitting in the UK, or if you're sitting in Singapore, or if you're sitting in lovely Sweden, or if you're sitting in Dubai or somewhere else in the world, you will actually see your team growing. And that will be growing per minute, per hour, per day, per night. When you go to bed, you wake up, you will see how your stream, your METASTREAM line has grown, and your potential bonus because of it. And of course, the more activity you do, the more you can claim every week. That's on personally sponsored METASTREAM bonus purchases, of course, and also depends on which package you have. Again, all Metaversy packages will include BP during our pre-launch. Again, all the BP are there. So if all the packages you've sold already, the 30th will go boom out in the system and you'll get paid. It will be an exciting week, coming from the 30th of May. Also know that there's a lot of people on the call here that will be ranking up, people going director 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, president, and so on, because there's a lot of sales and it's been very successful. And I know that we're not close to 30th of May yet. Call to action, of course, secure your METASTREAM bonus. I think you got that point clearly. Decide which package. And the most important thing is how you want to duplicate and how you want to get paid. Meaning the package you have is the highest BP payment you can get on your organization. So if you have a startup, the maximum you can get is 30 BP from any package or any add-on package sold in your team. If you have a higher package, that's what will give you that opportunity. So with the unicorn, 4,999, you maximize every single package in your organization. You need to decide this, of course. Also, take the opportunity on the 150% extra virtual options. As I said, I took Planet IX as an example because it is an example that we've lived very clearly. Of course, the rank booster. This is during this month. This is a way for you to rank up and actually, position yourself and grow your residual income. More important, it's a way for you to actually grow. Okay, I hope you hear me here. Sorry, some technical difficulty. Again, so with that's take action on the Metaversy. We have a couple of more announcements. Of course, make sure to follow us on our different social medias always, and our channels for the latest posts. I also have a very exciting announcement. And that is that actually the ALG group, as we have it today, actually next week will be the last ALG call. We will actually be founding a new group called the Crowd1 Leadership Group. And this will actually be all the manager 1-stars and higher globally in the company. We'll come with more information about this next week, of course. But what will happen is we will start a new Telegram group that all the manager 1-star, active manager 1-stars and higher will be invited through email to join. And anybody hitting manager 1-star will actually be invited from the company to join the Telegram group and our weekly webinars. We will, of course, do the webinars the same time, this time, and every single Wednesday. And we will actively be enforcing some more things happening on we will actively be enforcing our Telegram group, doing a lot of things in there in this group. So I know that we've been doing the ALG every single week. We will keep on doing that, but this is an upgrade. We will do a new Telegram group. We will be doing some new things. And also we'll be inviting the global manager 1-stars and higher, of course. And of course, we have our president group. We have our ambassador group. So this was actually today's ALG call. I hope you got a lot of information. I know you all have questions, but that's a part of things. You know, you'll learn them step by step. Next week will be a very exciting ALG call. Make sure to be on that call. Tuesday, make sure to use this couple of days to actually have everybody use the packages, getting ready for the MetaStream, line bonus, opening up that opportunity.